Hello guys, Interact here, and we're back with part 61 of Katawa Shoujo. I don't have any special guests here with me for today. I'm not sure if I'm ever going to do that again, but we're going to go back into Emi's path again, or arc, and I think where we last left off was when we actually met, we actually started training early in the morning, and we saw the animation of Emi's path starting. So let's go back and see what happens. I hurry back to my room and hop in the shower, only to find that the water takes a while to heat up. The shock of the cold water nearly kills me. You just got murdered by cold water. I managed to warm the water a bit and spend some quality time feeling my muscles loosen. Well, that's a good thing. You'll be like, yes, I am fully jointed. Wait, what? Okay, wait, never mind. I completely forgot about that. My heart surprisingly feels the least bothered by the run. Well, at least your heart condition is working. It's loosening up. I suppose that's a good thing, even if it does make me feel like a bit of a wuss. I mean, at least I have an excuse beyond I'm out of shape. If my heart wouldn't it be if my heart was bothering me? Okay, never mind. I shouldn't really talk about English because I'm terrible at English. Guess I'll have to keep this running thing up. Otherwise, I'm sure Emi won't let me hear the end of it. So my friend told me, this type of it's a tip. Whatever Emi says goes. I'm gonna reject that. It's only after I get out and dry myself off that I realize that I've only 10 minutes left to put my clothes on and get to class. That's really weird wording. Crap. Congratulations, buddy. You screwed up. The hands on the clock finally set me free from the tedium of yet another fun-filled class. Getting up from my seat proves to be more of a problem than I anticipated. My legs are killing me from the morning's run. Ooh. What that means, you're gonna collapse. Success. That was Emi's plan the whole time, just to make you dead. Maybe doing these with Emi isn't such a hot idea after all. Still, the run's giving me a hell of an appetite. You need to eat salad. Lots and lots of salads. I'm halfway down the hallway to the cafeteria when I remember that I've got my lunch with me. My parents saw fit to provide me with some pre-packaged stuff when I moved in, and a good thing too. Because you never shopped, didn't you? You never met Lily, and you... Oh, wait, what? The hallway is packed with students headed for the cafeteria. Going back is like swimming upstream, but I've got an appointment to keep on the rooftop. To the stairs, where there was a pointless text box. It takes me a moment to find the staircase leading up to the rooftop, and I'm willing to bet that Emi and Rin aren't up there by now anyway. In fact, I think I saw Emi among the bodies in the hallway headed for the cafeteria. That was a really creepy door sound. I step out on the door to the roof and take a deep breath. Fresh air fills my body. Oh, the fresh air blowing against my face and body almost makes my legs hurt less. You are like, oh no, maybe I'm upside down. Of course. Part of me wants to be surprised that Rin's already up here. What's that going to accomplish? Things in the clouds. Clouds? Why would you want to be more interested? Okay, I guess clouds are interesting. Couldn't you just look at them right side up? Rin rolls her eyes in something approaching exasperation. Then I wouldn't get a new perspective. Is upside down really a new perspective? Yes. Aha! That caught her off guard. Rin looks pensive. You may have a point. Maybe sideways. Sideways? What the fuck? Really? As Rin lays down on the bench to look at the sky, I give up. Rin's really something. Fortunately, Emi chooses that moment to burst through the door carrying 2 bags. She nearly takes the door off the hinges. My god. Freaking falcon kick it. Freaking break down the door and be like, falcon kick, and then there you go. Freaking there's your lunch. Sorry it took me so long. There were a ton of people in line. She drops the first bag in front of Rin and takes a seat on the bench next to her. You buy Rin's lunch for her? Sometimes, yeah, I have Rin buy my lunch for me in return, but I'm not sure how she'd carry it. You put it in a pocket and just be like, hey, buy me lunch. Plus, I never buy her lunch. Oh, that's... If Rin's offended by Emi's comment, she doesn't show it. Emi sniffs. Sniffs? How ungrateful of you. I'm not sure whether the two are joking with one another or if I'm witnessing the beginnings of a cat fight. Yeah, that'll make sense. A legless girl and an armless girl. That'll make perfect sense. The two girls stare at one another for a few tense moments before breaking into smiles. Hey Emi, do you think being upside down is a new perspective on things? Didn't I already have this conversation? Yes, you did. Emi looks thoughtful, apparently giving the question some thought. After a deep and profound pause, she speaks. I have an idea. I have no idea. I read that way too fast. Well, at least she's as lost as I am. Hey Hisao, you're coming to the track meet, right? No. The question comes out of the blue and catches me off guard. I'm not going to the track meet. I don't know yet. Honestly, Hisao, after I went through all the trouble of letting you run with me in the morning, you won't even show up to my track meet? Oh, I think this is where the decision comes in. Wasn't she the one that asked me to run with her? Actually, she didn't even give me a choice in the matter. Wait, no, I didn't say that. She beams at me as if I just agreed to give her $1 million. Congratulations, you're a millionaire. I even know freaking $1 million. Wait. Okay, never mind. I discovered how much yens are. So you will come after all. That's great. Oh, voice crack. I didn't say that either. You didn't, but you did in your mind. I'll be going too, so I'll make sure he comes, Emi. Good idea. Good idea, Rin. Maybe we can get some food or something after the meet's over. More like salads. I feel like I've just got coned, but not by these two. More like by some outside force pushing me irrevocably toward my destiny. Accept your fate, start anew. Or maybe I shouldn't read books that feature conspiracy theories that so heavily. Otherwise, I might wind up sounding like Kenji. You will. So, I suppose that I've got to show up now. I don't think that I could stand against both of them being disappointed. I'd never hear the end of it. When is it again? Next week, silly. I just told you a few days ago. Wait, when did you tell me a few days ago? Oh my god, I just got mind raped. No, you didn't. I forgot? Well, you won't forget to come though, will you? Yes, of course I won't. Yeah, you're definitely gonna forget. I'll even make a note on a calendar or something. That's not gonna work. Rin nods sagely. That's probably a good idea, you know. Unless time changes its course. It can do that. Rin gives a non-committal shrug. How does that work? It hasn't yet, but you never know. What if the school goes on by a different time, and so next week is actually this week, and in this week, actually the week they're on right now is actually a few years later. Okay, never mind. That's me just being stupid again. This time, it's Emi who gives a shrug. I suppose it can't be helped if it happens. Not unless you're a time traveler or something. Yep, Hisao, make a time travel machine and be like, nope. We can fast forward. You don't actually think that could happen, do you? Yes and no. I don't think we do. Do we? Rin shrugs again. That seems to be her default response to everything. Shrug. Shrug. I don't know about this answer. Shrug. I suppose not. But I reserve the right to change my opinion at a moment's notice. So if something happens, she's like, this is gonna happen. And then like when somebody says, if somebody says like, no, it's not gonna happen. So like, okay. And then when it does happen, be like, I called it. And then freaking, like, for instance, if Hisao comes in, be like, I remember you said that, and then she'll be completely angry that people forgot what she said. Okay, I have no idea what was going on with that freaking comment, but oh well. For Rin, this statement makes a disturbing amount of sense. Of course, it's Rin. The fact that I realize this now frightens me a bit. I wonder if Emi gets this feeling all the time. If she does, she's not showing it though. Emi merely nods. As expected. Ooh, she knows you. What's that supposed to mean? You do everything. This time it's Emi who shrugs. It's like she's using Rin's own weapons against her. Where did I get response from? Your response is the sort of thing that I'd expect from you, that's all. Am I really that predictable? Yes. Emmy's smile seems to border on gloating. Nah, it's just that your unpredictability is pretty predictable. Well, that's pretty simple. Well, that's alright then. I don't get the chance to see whether Rin's being serious or not as the bell rings. I didn't notice the lunch period slipping by at all. My god, that must be a really short lunch period. Hanging out with these two was far too interesting. Emmy jumps up, a look of panic on her face. Oh no, I needed to stop by my room to pick up my notebook for the next class. Shame on you. Don't you wish you had a time machine now? Oh, dick move. Rin seems rather smug as she delivers this line, like she just won an argument. Emmy ignores Rin's comment. Sorry Hisao, but could you make sure our garbage gets thrown away? What am I, a garbage man? Garbage man starts with G! Even I know that! I usually clean up myself, but I've got to run. Run, sure, no problem. And I guess she would ask Rin if she would clean up the garbage because she had no hands. Emmy darts away with an urgency I'm starting to expect from her. I don't bother asking Rin why she couldn't help, obviously. She already seems to be preoccupied with something else entirely as she wanders off. She's probably used to Emmy taking care of cleanup, and for some reason I doubt Emmy's ever raised the issue with her. Yeah, clean up with your feet. Freaking tidy-whitey. Wait, what? Cleaning up from lunch doesn't take long, so I have plenty of time to toss our garbage and get to class. I still want to know what that is. Misha greets me with a wave and a devious grin as I walk through the door. Didn't see you in the cafeteria. Oh god, I swear to god, it's just freaking squiggly lines again. Yeah, I decided it was too crowded there. Misha's grin gets even wider. Okay, stop smiling towards me, come on. Oh really? Are you sure you weren't participating in an illicit rendezvous? What? What are you talking about? You were on the roof, right? With both Rin and Emmy. No less, a Casanova, you. I don't know what a Casanova is. We just had lunch, that's all. Misha burst into laughter, drawing the attention of several of my classmates. They're like, what are you doing? Oh my god, swear to god, you're so adorable when you blush like that, Hit-chan. Oh no. She gives a I can't say words. Conspirational wink. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me, unless you say that to Shizune, and pretty much you're screwed, because your stupid drills need to be cut. There's no secret. Oh? Misha seems disappointed and then brightens up again. Time will tell. Oh, okay, now freaking Hisao needs a freaking time machine. Where's Rin when you need her? Jeez. I don't know what the hell she's talking about, but blessedly our teacher comes in and the class starts. Wait, my question is, where's Shizune at? Another day of class has finally dragged itself to a close. Unexpectedly, I managed to stay awake for the whole day. Yay! I'm pretty sure that counts as a miracle. Hallelujah! Praise Jeebus. My legs seemed unwilling to stand up for a moment. I guess the run took a lot out of me. I guess it did. There's that stupid painting again. I can never get over this painting. I'm being dead serious. Like, like somebody make a hope propaganda poster of this or something. I head down the hallway and make my way to my room. Well, that was not a pointless text box. Should have said it when you're in there. I sit down and half-heartedly chip away at my homework for a while, feeling like a vulture picking at a particularly unsavory carcass. Ugh, carcass. It knows this is what it eats, but it's not sure that it shouldn't be ordering takeout instead. Don't do it. I don't think I can take this, but it's important to get my work done. Now, let's see. What was I supposed to be looking over again? Stuff. I know it's a losing battle, but I fight it anyway. Halfway through my math homework, I put my pencil down. This isn't working. I need a distraction. Unfortunately, my options for distractions are rather slim. I'm not in the mood to read right now. Kenji is unusually out of his room at the moment. Why would you want to talk to Kenji? If I go to the student council, I'll just end up doing work for those two. And heaven only knows where everyone else is, except for... Well, I suppose that's an option. Wait, who's he talking to? Oh. I grab my shoes and head for the track. Emmy's probably down there. My nose itches. Track practice is just ending as I rap at the track. Well, that's inconvenient. The sun is beginning to dip low in the sky. Has it really gone that late already? What are you doing down here, Hisao? Come to spy on me, have you? Don't you dare give a winky face at me! I give a shrug. To be honest, I'm not sure why I'm down here. I didn't have anything better to do. I figure that's about right. About right? At the moment, Emmy's the only person I can think of who I could visit. So I'm your last resort, am I? Nobody cool around here, so I'll just go see Emmy. Is that what you thought? She actually looks angry. Okay, it sounded like a complete idiot or a knobnard. I chance for some teasing for my own presence itself. Actually, yeah, I guess you are. Emmy pouts, widening her eyes to give the maximum amount of puppy dog resemblance. Kidding! I was kidding! Just kidding! Don't do that again! So, are you down here to stalk me? Whoa! No, we're not gonna go that way, okay? Please? No. No, I don't want none of that. Wait, what? That's not what I meant. What? Why would I stalk you anyway? It's not like it's not like you require stalking. If you're not asleep or in class, you're down here, right? Emmy laughs at this comment. Well, technically, it's pretty obvious you're not going to be on the rooftop, and then if you're in class, then what are you doing in class? You're going to be in the track. Or the nurse's office. Mostly the nurse's office. Well, you're not all wrong, I suppose. But you forgot about eating. I do that too, you know. Yeah, you eat. I nod, consenting the point. Plus, I hang out with Rin sometimes too. So I might take some effort to stalk. Ugh. I don't even know how old you are. What do you two do together anyway? You don't seem to have a lot in common. Well, you know, there's a saying that could go with both everything. Opposites attract, because both of them, one of them has arms and the other one doesn't have legs. So, of course, they both need each other because they don't have arms or legs. Okay, I'm done. She puts her hands on her hips and assumes a superior air. Victory! That's what you think. I've got all sorts of hidden hobbies, you know? Oh really? Like what? Running. Emmy puts her head to one side as if she's trying to remember what it is she does in her free time. Well, Rin and I go out shopping sometimes. Okay. Pretty obvious, I guess. I guess that makes sense. Emmy's a girl, after all, but Rin? Rin comes with you? We usually swing by the art supply store. Oh. Plus, she likes this music store that sells all kinds of weird sounding stuff. Was it like, like, whoa, no, she says it helps her focus. She says it helps focus her. That doesn't really make sense. That makes a little more sense. I see. Any other hidden hobbies? You're gonna like freaking stalker, freaking, oh, she likes going to this store. Okay, never mind. Emmy wagged a finger at me. Now, why would I go and reveal all my dark secrets to you? Oh god. Oh god, dark secrets. Oh Jesus. We hardly know one another. Somehow I think that's all that Emmy was in the way of hobbies. Still, I don't think my question's been answered. Even if you do have a few hobbies, I still don't see why you hang out with Rin so much. Is it because their dorms are together or something? I don't know. I mean, she's kind of weird, isn't she? This comment causes Emmy to laugh loudly. Ha ha ha! LOL! Ha! That's the understatement of the year. And now she's blushing. Congratulations, Hisao. You just did something when I could not. Wait, what? So, why? I mean, you're a lot better at conversation and stuff, so I figured you'd hang out with a lot of people. But I think I've only ever seen you with Rin. Well, it's like the relationship. My voice back. It's like the relationship with Lily and Hanako. Freaking motherly sister. Motherly and like they have like a mother-daughter relationship. So basically, Emmy and Rin are like a sister relationship. See, and then Shizune and okay, I completely forgot her name. Emmy seems unusually defensive. Hey, I hang out with plenty of people that aren't Rin. You just don't see me doing it because I'm not in your classes. Okay, but still doesn't explain why you hang out with Rin. I'm not even sure why I want to know this. Why are you asking her? Jeez, are you gonna hold an axe? Like, I'm gonna ask you a question. I guess it is because lunch was so strange. Emmy shrugs, looking for a moment very Rin-ish. It's not even a word. It's because we have similar outlooks. If you were to ask me the least likely answer to my question, that would be it. What do you mean? I don't know. It's like... Okay, Rin paints and stuff, right? Yes. Yes. I'm not sure where this is going. Well, I run, and that's why we're so... Wait, that doesn't make any sense. You lost me. Yeah, she definitely lost me too. Don't worry. Emmy frowns as if trying to figure out her answer. Well, maybe it's what we do things for the same reasons. Huh? What? You know, we follow our passions. So you're passionate about running and Rin's passionate about art. Is that it? Well, sort of. Let me think. Well, Rin explained it to me once, but I don't know how much of it I followed. Because you were like, yeah, I don't know what this means. No, I'm just kidding. Not surprising. I think any explanation from Rin would probably confuse anyone. Freaking upside down, sideways. She says we both chase after an extreme. Like she's always trying to find a new way to show a particular feeling or something. It's like unlocking a chest, you know, you get that feeling, you be like, yes, I unlocked the chest. And then when you open that chest, it's like, there's another chest with a different lock. So you're like, what am I gonna do now? And I run because of the feeling I get from it. And since we don't allow ourselves to be slowed down by anything, we make a connection based on that. What do you mean, slowed down by anything? Emmy looks surprised and points to her legs. You know, because I'm a runner and Rin's a painter even without arms. So we respect each other's determination. And that's why we hang out. I think. Well, I'm not sure that made any sense to me. But from Emmy's sheepish expression, she's not sure about it either. Ugh. Honestly, it's not something I think about much. We just get along. I think that's really all that matters. I suppose she's got a point there. Another question strikes me, and since I've got nothing better to do, I ask it. So what got you so into running anyway? Oh, I've been running since I was very little. I was like a little 5-year-old. I'm just kidding. My dad was a runner, and so as soon as I could walk, he started teaching me how to run. It was our father-daughter thing, you know? Our own mutual hobby. A shadow crosses her face and I'm shocked to see her looking sad. Did something happen between them? Man, I don't have a lot of time left. Sorry, but I've got to get a few more laps in before I go see the nurse. Nurse! Help! She races off around the track, hair streaming in the wind. It seems to me she's going a lot faster than she was this morning. As she rounds the track, I catch a glimpse of her face. Hey, there's that same picture again, different lighting. It's much the same as it was this morning, but her eyes seem to have taken on a harder edge. I guess she's right. I don't really know much about her, so that's why you talk to her more. I watch her run for a little while and then stand up to head back to my room. Hey! Oh! Freaking screamer. She spots me leaving and waves to catch my attention. Don't forget, same time tomorrow morning. Got it? Got it. Roger that. Securing Alpha. I head back to my room. Homework beckons. Oh, it's nighttime. Congratulations. You can't sleep. My body is tired, but my mind is kept awake, staring at the ceiling in the hollow darkness of my room. I grasp desperately for a thread of thought, hoping that I can run my brain into the ground. Oh, murder your brain! All I can think of is how I can't think of anything. This is not productive at all. I wonder if this is a side effect of my medication, though it seems odd for it to take so long to show up. Then again, maybe I'm just not used pick a train! I'm just not as used to my new surroundings as I'd like to think. That is a really loud train. Why are you being so loud, train? I don't know, but for whatever reason, and then there's a car. For whatever reason, I'm awake and I shouldn't be. This is ridiculous! Of course, everything's then you turn on the light. Ignoring my body stiffness, I get out of bed and look at my clock. 4 in the morning. Last time I checked, it was only 1. So maybe I slept a little. Just a little. I hate that feeling, actually. Freaking, if whenever you go to sleep, like, you're like, yes, finally sleep. And then you go to sleep and you wake up, like, and you realize it's like super dark outside, you know. It's like nighttime and everything like that. And then you end up looking at the clock, it's like 1 a.m. So you think about it and you're like, I went to sleep for about 30 minutes. How did this happen? So you don't know, and I don't know. I threw on some clothes and head out of my room. No, you're gonna pass curfew. A walk might do me some good. Watching, we're gonna see Rin. I won't be surprised. I'm surprised at how chill the air is compared to the relative warmth of the day. Lucky? I don't know. I could almost see my breath as I wandered the campus, waiting for the sun to come up, or for me to fall asleep. Watching him just like, if he's just like walking, he's like, oh, I really got to the room. Freaking collapses and just on the floor, knocked down. At this point, either option works for me. I found myself at the track, where for the first time, Emmy's not out running. I suppose that makes sense. It's too early even for her. The bleacher seats are cold, but at this point I welcome the sensation. Ooh, your buttocks, it's cold. I'm just kidding. The sun is starting to show its face over the horizon. Whoa, it's actually changing. And I know with an awful certainty that I'll get no more sleep tonight. The sun's steadily strengthening rays start to warm me up, and I watch the dew on the ground begin to stream slightly. My mind calms down a little. And then you fall asleep. Someone's shaking me. I'm being molested! Hey, wake up! Huh? What? I guess I fell asleep after all. What are you doing out here? You going to catch a cold or something? I rub my eyes and I'm comforted by Emmy, who bends over with a worried expression. I'm still a little groggy, so my response comes out in a mumble. I couldn't sleep. Watch the sun come up. Sounds like something Rin would say. I shrugged, feeling the stiffness that comes with sleeping on a bench for a few hours. Is it? I wouldn't know. Emmy grins a little at my somewhat cranky response. So couldn't sleep, eh? Obviously we need to run you harder today. Run as fast as you can. You're the freaking have like a gingerbread man in front of Hisao or something, greasy food, and he will chase after it. Even though I've only known for about a week, this seems a very Emmy-ish response to the problem. Hey, my body was plenty exhausted after yesterday. My mind was just racing, that's all. I don't see the difference. If you run hard enough, your brain will get tired too. I'm seriously questioning the wisdom of doing this first thing in the morning. I don't know if my grades will be able to handle me tiring my brain out like that. Freaking mind blown. Emmy pulls me up from the bleachers with surprising strength from someone her size. Okay, are you making fun of her freaking having prosthetics? Maybe she would be taller than you, who knows? Now, come on, Hisao. We got work to do. Yay, work. I don't actually know if I'm up to this today, to be honest. I mean, obviously didn't get some sleep, and what sleep I got was on the bleachers. And I bet you sleeping on bleachers are pretty cold because, you know, if it's winter, you're pretty much screwed because you're cold all the time. I don't know. Should I really be running? Emmy glares at me. Yes. Good heavens. Good heavens! What are you talking about? Of course you should be running. Or at least pumping some iron, or I don't know. How else do you expect to work out the kinks? You've been sleeping on the bleachers, for heaven's sake. The best way to get the soreness out is to run around a little. Now stop hiding in the bleachers and get down here. There's no arguing that. I'm pretty sure she'd kill me if I didn't do as she said. I get to my feet and hop down to the track. Well, okay, you're gonna be running again. The sun is warming things up rather nicely, I think, even though you sat in the cold at 4 in the morning. Emmy and I begin to stretch out and find myself once again hard-pressed not to stare. Oh, this guy. If this is how I have to wake up every day, I might be able to get used to this. Might as well. You know Hisao, it's not polite to say she caught on to you. I wasn't staring, I swear. Shame. Emmy raises an eyebrow and considers me for a minute as if evaluating my response. There's a brief moment where I'm afraid for my life. But then she smiles and laughs, shaking her head slowly. Shame. Honestly, you didn't even have to deny it so strenuously. So in my response, I clap my hands together and go for a change of subject. So, that's not enough stretching, right? Emmy gives a casual shrug. I don't know. Do you feel stretched? That's really how you tell. Well, I do feel up to the run, if that's what she means. Yeah, I feel ready to go. Same as yesterday, okay? We just went for a mile at a steady pace. Not much of a steady pace of just sprinting. Don't worry about going really fast, just worry about keeping the pace, got it? You're the boss. Roger that. Friendly AC 130 inbound. Emmy grins again and we take off around the track. Oh, now it's all focused. I guess I'll end it here. This has been part 61 of Katawa Shoujo, Emmy's Path. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We kind of learned more about Emmy, but nothing much hasn't really changed. I guess we're just acquaintance with her as of right now, but I guess that should be it, and I hope you guys have a good day.
Twice the speed I would run.
That's a big track and field.
It is.
Don't you think?
The Japanese must be very rich to make their high schools a big track and field. You know what I'm super saying? Oh, boobs.
What?
Oh.
That was just his. Oh my god.
Oh,
Freaking
damn.
fun.
She wants the D.